people that were doing nothing more than sitting in Tiananmen Square conducting themselves in hunger strikes. That's it. No opposition whatsoever. Mowed them down like dogs. And now China, the communist government, is trying to, become, quasi-communist capitalists. What makes Palestine the focal point of this particular, Apache Zero-Day attack?
Well, it wouldn't be Apache Zero-Day attack. It'd be SCADA Zero Days, which stands for Supervisory Control and Data Acquisition, but we won't go into all that bullshit. Anyways, I support actually everything you just said. I mean, Syria obviously has a serious problem along with China, but, I mean, the reason for Palestine is because Israel, everybody in America is just automatically supporting pure savagery. I mean, if you ask just the average American dumb shit who they support, Palestine or Israel, they obviously say Israel, whenever fucking Israel's over there using remote-controlled drones to blow up fucking Palestinian schools and shit, and that's just
Well,
that's
don't
horrible.
you think that has a lot to do with the media's interpretation? And I'm not even just talking about the news media. I'm talking about, people like Bill Maher, people like these talking heads who just, they make this assertion to these people that are just doing nothing more than looking at a talking box and absorbing this information and putting it in their subconscious. So when they recollect this particular subject matter again, they'll just regurgitate what they heard. I mean, don't you think that there's a contributing factor that, it's a lot of the media that is, basically gearing the general mass American populace towards this particular subject matter being in favor of Israel, given the fact that Israel has, and still is conducting what would be deemed, terrorist or military acts against a certain people. But go ahead.
I actually have some work I need to get done, but I want to say one more thing, and I want to give a couple of shout-outs. I want to say you should probably give tetrahydrocannabinol a try. It's real good shit. Every time somebody calls me a pothead, I just tell them I'm a connoisseur, you feel me? Because I can tell you if the weed is a sativa, if it's an indica, if it's a hybrid. I'm a connoisseur just like you when it comes to alcohol.
Oh, man, I don't know about that, man. I have to, look, I think that it's sad that Willie Nelson, all right, that old son of a bitch Willie Nelson is going to be thrown in jail for having some reefer on him, all right? I think that's sad. But, we can't just go out and start, handing this out at corner stores, for Christ's sake. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, it's just not rational. I mean, look at what these idiots are doing with alcohol. Look at all the people that die in car crash accidents because these idiots can't even go in and say, hey, maybe I need to call a cab. I'm a little drunk. I'm just saying, man, especially with these new potent, hydro marijuana. Has anybody done that crap? All right, what was this? Episode number 69 of True Capitalist Radio. I actually partook in that. It was actually April 20th, 2011. And the reason I got a hold of some reefer was because out here in Austin, Texas, whenever, you're patronizing any of these bars on 6th Street, you run into a lot of people that are inebriated and drunk. They're like, woo, yeah, dude. And, while you're drinking out there on 6th Street, especially if you knock beers down as much as I do, you got to go into the pisser, and when you're going into the pisser, usually there's like, a whole bunch of idiots there, or they're waiting, or, and everybody's drunk, and these idiots always try to start conversations in the pisser. I don't know what that's about. Anyway, I'm just, saying, yeah, to this idiot that's just like, yeah, man, it's just, and, I'm just saying, yeah, whatever the case might be. I go in, I handle my business, I walk out. Before I walk out, the guy hands me something and say, yo, man, you're cool, man. Hydro marijuana, which is, way different than the kind of crap that's been shoved up some Mexican's ass to get smuggled into this freaking country. Do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, this new crap that they're coming out with that's got different names, You know, they got names like, you know, kick you on your ass and, you know, these weird ass cheese and all this other crap. You know, I mean, this crap is like scientifically induced with, you know, artificial water that has been pumped with all kinds of nutrients and all kinds of, I mean, it's just ridiculous. I just don't think that these people would be able to take this type of crap. That's just my personal opinion. Anyway, I didn't mean to get off on that tirade. We're supposed to be talking about Obama. We're supposed to be talking about Warren Buffett. But anyway, folks, we're already, Jesus Christ, 6 minutes into the True Capitalist Radio second hour. That's right, it's the second hour, and I want to hear from you. 646-652-4869. Let me move on to another subject matter, since nobody really gives a crap about the economy. Nobody gives a crap about America's fiscal irresponsibility. Nobody gives a crap about any of this crap. So let me move on to what's being drafted in a lot of these states as a result of this Casey Anthony not guilty verdict. In 4 states, they are actually trying to push through something that's being referred to as Cayley's Law, which would tighten requirements on missing person reports. And if somebody was to somehow put out a false missing person report or lie, it just basically makes it, easier to prosecute somebody that makes such an offense. And of course, the people that are claiming, people that are backing this particular law are claiming that even though Casey Anthony would have gotten off on this particular not guilty verdict, that they would have still had this law to prosecute her and still be able to throw her in jail. It's just another way of, some bureaucratic prosecutor to throw more charges at a son of a bitch, in my personal opinion. You know? I mean, look, I think it's sick that Casey Anthony was just found not guilty. But, hey, that's America, baby, all right? That's the justice system. You need to realize that, all right? I mean, the jurors, they were, the men that were on there were probably like, oh, yeah, dude, she's kind of hot, dude, yeah, dude. And then you got the bimbos there probably, feeling sorry for her, feeling sorry like, oh, she just wanted her life back. Look at her, she got a tattoo of the Bella Vita. Beautiful wife, yeah, she just wanted her life back. It's no problem. Let's just give her a pass on this kid. It's okay. Give her a pass. All right, and that's what happened. That's all there is to it. All right, I mean, there's nothing to... This is the justice system, folks. This is it. This is it. And I want to hear from you. 646-652-4869. Area code 540. You're on the horn. What's up? You're taking too long. Let's take some... Let's see if we can take some Skype callers, and hopefully they're not too ridiculous, all right? Do we got any Skype callers, engineer? All right, let's go ahead and Mr. Bob, what's up? You're on the horn.
There you go. What's going on?
How's it going, man?
While we're on the topic of Casey Anthony, you can't really... they tried so hard to prove her guilty, but you really can't.
What do you mean you really can't? I mean, she supposedly had a missing daughter, and yet she's out here, entering big tit contests at clubs, and out here taking, smiling picture shots with booze in her hand. I mean, let's not go over the whole entire case, but what kind of a mother does that type of thing?
Well, obviously a very, neglectful one, but
Yeah, well, one would interpret that type of neglect as someone that doesn't want to be a part of that child's life, that regrets it. All right? Now, look, I'm not saying that, she is guilty, or, hey, I'm not saying that she should have been found guilty, but, you're looking at the outrage out here in America, and let me tell you, I think personally she is, but you got a trial by jury, and, of course, a jury is based on a population or small contingent of peers, which is the general mass American public, for Christ's sake. And this is what you get, man. I mean, this is all you get. I mean, look at what women are doing to their children, man. I mean, I say this every goddamn time. Before it hits the summer, I say we're going to have a spike in women conveniently leaving their kids in the back of their cars in 100-degree weather, and they're going to die. You want to know why I know that? Because they know they can get away with it, all right? These women know they can get away with it, for Christ's sake, man. It makes me sick. I mean, these women now know they can get away with, killing their children in some horrific, dramatic fashion. All they have to do is blame it on postpartum psychosis. You know? I mean, look at this stupid, schizophrenic, dumb bimbo that supposedly had the devil tell her that she needed to drown her 5 kids in a freaking bathtub. She's out on the street right now, folks. She's out in the street right now. I mean, look at Octomom. I mean, not only does Octomom, even though she didn't have any place to live, she didn't have a job, even though she wasn't doing crap from her life, she still had enough money to mangle her face in an attempt to look like a cheap-ass, floozy Angelina Jolie. And on top of that, she still had enough money and still found some goddamn crazy mad scientist to stick a goddamn turkey baster up this bitch's meat wallet to artificially inseminate her with 8 kids, for Christ's sake, and you've got the goddamn feminist media calling this woman liberation, for Christ's sake. You've got them calling this woman liberation, for Christ's sake, and it makes me sick. And look, she came out recently, and what did she say? She says, I hate my kids. I hate my kids. You want to know why? You want to know why? Because she made this stupid, dumbass, impulsive decision in thinking that, oh, I just want to go out and have a child. It'll make my life better. And when they realize that it doesn't, they want to somehow, run away from the problem, like they've run away from all their problems, So this way they kill their kid. They don't have to deal with it anymore. They go out hopping from penis to penis to penis again. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, 646-652-4869 is the number to call. I want to hear from you. What do you think about this? What's your personal opinion about all this subject matter? Let's see, area code 323. What's up? You're on the horn. You're just playing with your Peter Popper. 778. What's up? You're on the horn.
Hey, Ghost. How you doing?
How's it going, man?
I'm doing pretty good. The weather's pretty bad out here in Canada, actually.
Oh, really? Well, I don't really give a crap. How about that? I don't really give a crap, all right? All you people from Canada give me so much crap because I don't care about your damn maple leaf, all right? I don't care that you're, humping dead mooses, all right? I don't care about Celine Dion, for Christ's sake, all right? 'Cause I'm your lady. I don't care about that crap, all right? Idiots from Canada. Now, if you happen to be a capitalist from Canada, I'm sorry. Just don't admit you're from Canada, all right? I'm sick of these people from Canada. They call up, they talk all kinds of crap. They're in my chat room. They're trying to rile me up. They're trying to throw all this stupid, dumb pro-Canada crap in my face, for Christ's sake, and I don't want to do it, man. Damn Canadian bacon butt lovers. Let's see, who else we got? We got area code 423. What's up? You're on the horn.
Hey, Ghost.
How's it going?
I've something to say about Casey Anthony, and then I have a story to tell you. Is that okay?
All right, what's up?
All right, well, supposedly, the Texas is like a search group or something. They're suing her for like a couple $100,000 for searching for her kid when she knew about it.
Yeah, I read about that.
Yeah, so I think that's fucking stupid for her. But they're gonna try to take as much money away from her as possible, which I guess.
Well, it really doesn't matter if they try to get as much money away from her as possible. I mean, look, this broad is going to be a poster child for women to continue to kill their kids because I guarantee you, she's going to get the movie deal. She's going to get the book deal. I wouldn't be surprised if, MTV shoves a couple of cameras in this bitch's pink taco just to see if she's going to have another kid, because that's the way the American media is. They're going to pay her millions of dollars for it, and America's going to see it because America's, we're drama fetished, disaster porn-ridden pieces of sick garbage, and it's pathetic, It's utterly pathetic. It's what it is. Anyway, let me take some more callers here, folks, because all I'm trying to do is get some decent dialogue going on here, and this is what you got. You know what I'm saying? This is what you got. Anyway, folks, 646-652-4869 is the number to call. I want to hear from you, all right? Don't